Hi, my name is Anna Grace Raddick. I was the candidate for the 9th Congressional District of Massachusetts in 2016. This is for Director James Comey of the FBI. It's December 7th, which is Pearl Harbor Day. My grandfather was a Pearl Harbor Marine, and my grandmother was a Navy nurse during Pearl Harbor. I thought that was interesting as I make this video. I think long and hard about what the right thing to do is, and I really wasn't sure what to do about this situation. But I am very sorry to say that I am a life insurance fraud victim through MetLife, and I have been made aware of mismanagement of funds within the government regarding pensions. Steve Gundarian is the CEO of MetLife. He used to be in charge of pensions and things like that. There needs to be reform in the government. I was told that, I don't know if you've ever seen Bates Farm by Alfred Hitchcock. I don't know exactly what the name of it is, but this man is collecting money on his mother's benefits. That's what's going on in the government right now. And I was told, and I have to say this because I don't know what's going to happen to me, but I was told that there was one of my friends, their fathers was a law enforcement person, and they told me that he was given a heart attack so that he wouldn't be given his pension. So I don't know if this is true or not. This is something that I was told. It seems like it might be true because it happened just I think very soon after his retirement. This is not intended to scare anyone. I actually want to help with this problem. I ran for Congress. I just don't think I'm going to get in, being female and being pretty broke. I think that something needs to be done. There needs to be some oversight. These people told me there's so many ways that they can kill people. I think that a long time ago, governments were run in a way where they accumulated money from outside sources. There needs to be a bubble of money at all times, and it can't be put into different programs. And also there needs to be oversight as to who's stealing money. I value police service and military service. I always have. My grandparents served. They didn't really talk about it, actually. I don't know why I am like this. I just have always been kind of like this. I just always really admired police and military people. I don't know so much about military people, but I personally think that they should be respected, and there's no respect right now being given to them, and it's much worse than people think. I've been made aware of a lot of different crimes. There was also a Senator Kathy Augustine of Nevada, and she was murdered for life insurance alongside her husband. There doesn't seem to be any respect for anyone's service, and I'd like to know why. I think, I actually had a grandfather that worked on Wall Street. He actually was a CPA for food and construction. I also am related to military people, and I kind of know how both mindsets work, and I think they're at odds. I sometimes think about how I wear eyeglasses, and they're not with me right now. They're over there. But and when I don't have them on, I can't see everything. I can see pretty well, though, better than most, but I've thought to myself that whoever is doing this might be myopic in morals. They can't really see the value of life. and that people have the right to live it. I think if Wall Street is stealing money, they shouldn't murder people for it. I feel that I am very competent, and if I were to go into a congressional position, I would promise to go over everything and audit things and look into this, because this is wrong. I just don't know if I'm going to get there. I don't know why anyone wouldn't respect a man's service. I know that the post office has cut their hours, and they don't give out benefits the way they used to. And I told a lot of firemen and police that I really care about their profession. I want to do everything I can to support them. And somebody in the fire department said, well, I hope that you'll support our pensions. Knowing what I do about pensions, I'm really sorry to say that I don't think that the police and the firemen should depend on these items. It's a real gamble. It's like life insurance. It's gambling with your life. Some people get them and some people don't. And I think that the police and the firemen and the military deserve to know the truth. And so I am not happy about making this video, and I really hope I'm doing the right thing. I know that this information could get misused. I've thought about that, but then I thought to myself, well, who else is going to be able to tell people about this? And there's much worse going on. There's much, much worse to U.S. citizens. People need to know about this. If there's not enough money in there, people need to know. And if someone's stealing it, they need to stop. A lot of the people, I don't know who's stealing it. I don't know who's mismanaging the funds. I mean, Congress is supposed to manage the budget. They should create a bubble, and they shouldn't move money around. I don't know what's going on over there. You know, it's not enough to say that you're okay, and it doesn't matter that other people are not okay. That's not good. That's not a good way to think. And you know, I know a little bit about land management because I have family members that were into those things, and I think that people, when they're given the honor to take care of resources and land, like congressmen and senators, they really need to live up to that responsibility. It really is a caretaking job. It's taking care of people who live in your community, who depend on you to do the right thing. And I think after a certain point, a man or woman doesn't need any more money than they have. You know, if you have an income, a regular income, there's no need for whatever's going on. And I don't know who's, you know, siphoning the money, but something really bad is happening. And I need to let people know about it. And for me to just hide this, you know, I have to say one thing is that I just went to the La Salette Shrine, as a Catholic shrine, and I just saw a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, which said that fear defeats most men. And so I think it's fear which keeps people from looking into these things and fixing them. And I wish I was able to get in there and fix it, because I would. And I would also hold people accountable for whatever's going on. And, you know, that's all I wanted to say. And so today, I guess this is going to cut me off, this video, but today is Pearl Harbor Day, and I hope that I did the right thing in memory of my grandfather. Because I thought to myself I should probably not say anything. But I personally think murder is wrong. I think that stealing is wrong. And I also think that people need to be respected and not just treated like commodities or things to be used and exploited. And I think that military, police, and fire service and EMTs, first responders, need to be respected. I think that these things could be solved if there was more oversight and people were more willing to challenge some of these people who are in the government, who people just figure have a lot of money, they have a lot of education, they're untouchable, they know better than